Morning, YouTube. World War II vehicle guy here. Happy New Year to everyone. It is January 1st, 2025. With the new year, we did make a new purchase here with the collection. I now have 4 World War II vehicles, the latest one being this 1944 Dodge WC56 command car. This is probably the nicest truck out of my collection. It is highly original. There's a lot of nice stuff on this truck still. It has not been butchered at all. This truck is a European return, much like the WC51 there. The Swiss Army had it after the war. It is marked up for the 82nd Airborne, which several people have claimed that to be original. I kind of find that hard to believe, but once again, you always want to buy the truck, not the stories. But this truck is definitely a very nice original example of a WC56 command car. Kind of wish it was the winch model, the 57, but this truck came up and I couldn't pass it up because it is an absolutely nicely original and solid truck. Not sure how long ago it was painted. The paint does look to be pretty old, but I like it just as is. It does have the original top on it still. The top has some little pinholes in it and whatnot. I'm going to try and get some stuff on there to preserve it, but I like it just like it is. This truck's obviously never going to see the rain or anything like that. You can see it is done up for a 2-star general. We do have the 2-star general helmet in the rear, and if you look on the front, we have it marked up for the 2-star general. Command cars are pretty roomy. My fiance absolutely loves this thing. She likes to sit in the back here. But you can see we have the map table here still. That's where you would put the documents, stuff like that. You have the correct rear seat. It does have the leather, the armrests. We still have the map table here in the front. Like I said, this truck's highly original. The speedometer has been replaced at some point in time. Still have the military style ignition there with just the switch. I believe the Swiss Army did add turn signals to this truck. Luckily, they did not hack up the wiring. They kept it all nicely original. They kind of tapped it into the small little cat eye markers here, but it's essentially just a plug and play. You can one plug you can have just the regular normal cat eye lights, and then the other one you can have turn those into turn signals. Right now I have them in the cat eye because I'm probably never going to use the turn signals on this truck. It does have a siren equipped, which I did get that working again. I've only had this truck for a few days, but I've just been kind of going gung-ho on it and fixing all the little things that it needed. There were some bulbs that were out, some electronics that didn't work, got all that fixed. Did have to do a little tuning on the engine. The brake lights didn't work, had to get a new brake light switch for that. But it is all now working as it should, and it's pretty much ready to go here for this upcoming show season. All command cars were 12 volt, so you have this big 12 volt generator. This has a January of 45 replacement T214 engine. Somewhere in Europe, I'm assuming probably something happened to the original engine, so they did put in a repower, but it does have the correct T214, so that's all I was concerned about. And big old voltage regulator, brand new carburetor, which was definitely a plus. I'll do a cold start here with it in a minute. Like I said, this is a very nice original command car. It does have lockout hubs, which is definitely a nice factor. I do have the original plates if I wanted to take those off, but anyone who drives these old trucks with these lockout hubs know how nice they are, and it definitely turns tighter than the GPW here with those on there. Like I said, all the lights do work. The vacuum wipers still even work on this truck, which is kind of crazy in itself to believe. This is your battery box. Like I said, it is 12 volt. It still even has the leather here on the shifter tower, parking brake, transfer case, and it even has from what I've been told, this is pretty rare to be able to find these on these trucks still, this little storage compartment. You can see we have a fire extinguisher. Your glove box, obviously, your data plate. In the rear of the vehicle, let's see how well I'm going to be able to do this here with one hand. So in the rear of the truck, we have all 4 original doors, an original windshield cover, nice little tool bag, a pouch, and then here we have the original lug wrench, hand crank. I haven't tried to hand crank it yet. I do want to try at some point in time. A couple other little tools, a little jack. And then I did find all the original manuals in the rear of the truck, as well as an interesting little memoir from a World War II veteran regarding his accounts from Pearl Harbor all the way up to the end of the war. I guess now we'll do a cold start on it. It's about, I don't know, 30 degrees. She should start right up. Let's see. Neutral. You can see the siren does work here. I did get that fixed and working. So, like any normal World War II vehicle, flip the switch on. See the gas gauge going up. Pull the choke out. We'll give her a little throttle and see what happens. Little oil pressure, you see it's charging. We'll let her warm up here, so she is a little cold. Give her a little hand throttle until she warms up. Horn still works. And then kind of interesting that the vacuum wipers still even work on both sides. Like I said, just a very, very nice original truck. Headlights. And then you can see even the panel lights still work in this truck, which is absolutely insane. Blackout light, that still does work. Take the choke off, throttle her down. It's a nice cold idle there. Did have a couple exhaust leaks. We got those taken care of. But nothing sounds better than these flathead 6 Dodge T214 engines. Quiet machine, that's for sure. Just like that other Dodge I have, which we'll be doing quite a bit of work on. We put in a major parts order in. Get some more things taken care of on this truck. Like I said, I'm not going for a full-blown restoration, but I do want to make sure it is functional and driving as it should. Got the old GPW here. I haven't done a video on that yet, but figured I'd show you the newest purchase, the 44 WC56 command car. We'll do a driving video here, hopefully here in the next couple of weeks once it gets a little warmer out. Thanks for watching.